Hey all, and welcome back to the Car Secrets channel. Today we will look into a Lexus Technical Service Bulletin number 0025-25. What this bulletin addresses is a condition that affects the new generation RX models, so the 350, 350H, and 500H, only the 2023 model year. So they have implemented a remedy for this at a certain time, and that's shown in the production change information table right here. So we'll get to there in a second. But what the actual problem is that the rain sensing wipers, so the automatic wipers, do not work properly. The manual mode works, so you turn the wiper on, it wipes fine. But when it's in the auto mode and you're driving and it starts raining, it just doesn't come on and you can't see through your windshield. And while this is happening, it's actually not setting any fault code. So that's also important. If there is a fault code in a wiper system, that means this service bulletin does not apply. So how can you tell if your vehicle is covered under this? Well, first of all, in 2024, 2025 and onwards vehicles, they've already had the countermeasure implemented. If you have a 2023, you need to check your VIN number and see. So depending on where your vehicle was produced, Japan or Canada, JTJ are the Japanese production, 2T2 are the Canadian production. So let's say you have an RX350 and it's a two-wheel drive Canadian model. So you would go here. Take a look at the last six of the VIN, the serial number. If yours is numerically higher, that means the countermeasure has already been implemented at the factory and this service bulletin does not apply. If it is numerically lower, that means that you're eligible for this. However, because this is not a recall, it is a service bulletin, that means you have to be within the warranty parameters and your vehicle has to be exhibiting this condition for it to be covered under warranty. Otherwise, they won't do it. So take a look at the description of what they would do is remove and replace the front windshield wiper motor and link assembly. So they're talking about the calibration or the ECU logic has been modified, but because they cannot reflash the ECU, they actually have to replace the whole thing, and that's the fix for it. The time it pays the technician to do it is 0.8 hours. Now, if you come in outside of warranty, then they would likely charge you more than that because the actual job usually takes longer than the warranty time that the manufacturer pays you. The warranty coverage for this is just the basic bumper to bumper, 4 years or 50,000 miles from the in-service date, not the production date, but the date of the delivery to the first customer. And then here's the parts information at the bottom. So depending on your specific model, probably based on whether it was Japan or Canadian manufactured, you may have a different part number that's in there. And then this is the part number with the countermeasure implemented. So based on what you have in there, they will order this part if you fall under this service bulletin. Let's take a look at the repair procedure. So they need to confirm that the condition exists. Sometimes it can be a little challenging, but in this case, they would probably put it in auto rain sensing mode and then spray the windshield with some water and see if the wipers come on. So all three of these things have to be happening for this TSB to apply. The rain sensing automatic feature is inoperative, but they work normally in manual mode and there are no fault codes. So if all these conditions are satisfied, then they will go ahead. If your vehicle is under warranty, order these parts, remove and replace them, put everything back together, and test it again just to make sure that everything works. And that's the repair for the automatic wipers inoperative on this model. So hopefully this information was helpful to you, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Thanks for watching.